Yes, sir. I like the play on words on number 2 up there. It's very clever.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Yes. Don't be shy, say hi.
She's calling somebody dumb.
Don't come disrupting the room. How's everybody feeling this morning?
Great.
All right.
Spectacular.
Okay, we likes that. Everybody warm?
Yes.
Ready to make monies?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, making money is good. Goals. Did anyone wake up with a goal for today?
Yes.
Yes.
There she goes. Without looking. Okay.
I had to turn around. I got down the street and was like, oh, where's my phone?
All right. Well, welcome. Now that we are all
Mine's
here.
not off. Thank you.
So goals for the day. We're going to take 3 minutes and go around the room and hear your goals for the day and how it correlates with your goals for the week. Is everyone on task, on path to hit, or at least aware of what you wanted to do and where you are and why that is not
Yes.
the same?
Absolutely.
Okay. And do you guys know what you need to do in order to, because the thing about goals is being aware of what they are, so that you can know when you're on track, when you're not, and what to do, so that you can reassess, and get to wherever you need to be, but not spend too much time, like somebody says, I don't know, this weird guy, but not spend too much time being down on yourself for not hitting it, because that's not gonna help you in the long run to get to it. So, Kenny, what's your goal for today, and where does it fall in regards to where you were expecting to be for the week?
So today I'm definitely, I'm aiming for 4. Shoot for the stars, you end up in the clouds. So that's what I'm going for. Where it correlates to where I was supposed to be for the week, I'm definitely not where I was supposed to be. What do I need to do? Get it together, focus, come back down the beach, empty the cup, all that cliche shit that is true.
Nelson?
Sorry.
4 deals. I was supposed to have 2 yesterday, but the lady ended up hanging up and underwriting, so should be easy.
Okay.
And that will put me on track for my goal.
Miss Karen, where you at, and where do you want to be?
I think I have 2. Definitely want to today. It's just focusing more, digging a little bit deeper on them.
Okay. Mike in the back?
Can I interject real quick? Huge. She said dig more deep. And the reason why I say that is because Crystal
We coming all the way around.
she got a deal. She was talking to a person that wanted to hang out with her in the beginning.
We gonna hit all of that. Yes.
That is huge. Dig deep.
Samowski.
Yep, I have a goal of 3 today, minimum of 3 and minimum of 6 hours talk time. And just focusing on keeping a positive attitude throughout the entire day. Not getting discouraged.
I like that. Miss Hannah, where you at? Where do you want to be?
Okay, out of the 5 I said I wanted to get this week, I have 2 of those. However, I've got at least 3 more, if not more, where they're saying to me, I really want to do it.
So what's your goal for today?
I'm going to do at least 2 today,
Okay.
and hopefully more. If, but her guy caught COVID. He's got COVID.
It's okay. Your goal is your goal. Things are gonna happen, but your goal is too. So lock into that, Miss Crystal.
I'm with Mike on the not beating yourself down or being trying to be positive, because this is like, I'm nowhere near my goal. I've got 1. I've learned a lot of things this week. Well, so that's good. I've learned, but I need to work on my alpha call control for sure. Some of the big ones. And hopefully my goal is to have like at least 2 today, so maybe I'll be halfway to my week's goal.
Okay, so I did that on purpose. Brian, you can chime in with what your goal is and where you are, and anybody else online as well, please. But my purpose in asking you guys what your goals were and where you are in relation to them wasn't really for the number. It was more so for the effort part of it, because that's really what it is. So I love that Mike said 6 hours of talk time, because the 20 on the board is specifically that. That's where you should be right now to hit the minimum for the week, be on target to hit the minimum for the week. So regardless of what your goal is, if you're not putting in the effort to get there, you're never going to get there. Getting back on task, Kenny big, digging, Miss Karen big, learning, alcohol control, all those things are really what your goal should be, because if you do all the things you're supposed to do, the numbers will fall. Even if you are doing all those things all week, today should be the cherry on top. Today should be the day that even if you're not where you are or want to be numbers wise, that you're owed that because you've done everything that you were supposed to do up until today. So it's either basking in the glory of, okay, I'm where I need to be, or just waiting for it to happen because you're already on path doing the things that you need to do for it to happen. So keeping awareness of where you are, I think there are only 2 people right now that are at that 20 number, Miss Karen, no, it might be Mike, no, it's Karen and Nelson. So that's big. Again, the numbers will come when the effort and energy is what it really is. I'm scared.
Just, I mean, with new folks, of course, it's part of putting it in line. We don't necessarily see the correlation rate at this very moment, but Nelson, you know what your AP is going today? It's over $7,000. You should know, but it's over $7,000. So he's where he's supposed to be effort wise.
Mm-hmm.
So on pace for his goal, and he's over $7,000 at AP, which is exactly what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm. And that, again, that's huge. Effort and energy and E equals R and all of those things, it's easy to keep hearing them, and because you're hearing them, you're not really paying attention to what it's saying. But break it down, not for the day, but for each minute of the day, and then the days will equal up to what you're trying to get to. We all have a beautiful opportunity here, and we're not here because it's supposed to be easy. There are things that are being put into place to make this easier for us. There are people that are watching to try to help give us opportunities for it to be easier, but we're not here because it's easy. We're here because of the opportunity. But taking advantage of the opportunity means making the most out of all the days and all the time and putting forth that effort, because anybody can do it when it's easy. It's being able to stick through the time that's not easy to make it happen, so that when it is easy, that's more of a blessing, and you've earned it because you put in the hard work. So we can't because things are gonna happen. We had some tech issues, things are coming up, but again, the opportunity is still there, and if you're not putting in the hours to make it happen, it's kind of hard to justify being mad when you're not hitting your goals. And the whole attitude and perseverance, like literally those definitions and those things, he doesn't just say them because it sounds good and it's cute, but you have to persevere because there are going to be things that come up. I love that you acknowledged, Mike, and you said that part of your goal for today is to keep a positive attitude, because without that, you're dead in the water. So be mindful of that and all of those things, because that's how we're going to, not individually, but also as a team, be able to get to where we're trying to go. And we make each other stronger, but we can also hinder each other if we're not holding each other accountable or lifting each other up. And it's hard to do it. Like, I can only sing and dance so much. And I know you guys don't, well, actually wants me to sing and dance. But, when the energy's up, it's not a one-person thing to try, when the energy's down, it's not a one-person thing to try to build it up. It's much easier as a team. And you can get caught up in your day-to-day stuff, but being aware of how you affect the team is big. So we don't want to lose sight of that. Then Friday should be a beautiful way to end off the week. And we can still, make the most out of the week because it is Friday. And a lot of beautiful things happen on Fridays because it's a nice day. Every day is a nice day. So you have the opportunities for some greatness. Stories. So we're gonna have a storytelling we're gonna redo our storytelling contest next week, Andrew, okay?
Reboot.
Yes.
Interdimensional
Reboot,
cable
reuse. We're gonna redo that. So on Monday, we'll talk a little bit more about it. But stories are clutch. You guys should know that already. Not just your stories, but the placement of your stories is big. You want to sprinkle those in there as often as possible, but you want to have good stories, period. You don't want to use it after you're trying to fight. You want to just naturally sprinkle those stories in there, and they're called relatable stories because depending on who you're talking to and what they're talking about, you want to have something relatable to give to the client, but with the mindset of you are a salesperson. Throughout the process, you are a salesperson. So you want to deliver the stories in a way that gets the client to feel or think what you want them to feel or think. So remember that, keep those fresh. Next week, we will have something to get us a little excited about getting back into stories. New people, you guys should be working on yours, but I know it's a little easier when you're older to get. Nelson, you have a new story that I've been hearing you say for the last couple of days. I don't know if you, maybe I just hadn't heard it in a while. You don't?
Which I have
About-
talking about my great grandmother.
Yeah, I heard you talking about that a little more.
That's something I've been doing more because she passed away. She was not actually my great grandmother. She was my friend's. But it just.
I heard it. So that's how I didn't even know. I was like, oh, that's a new one. So that's good. So we will work on that because those are key. And yeah, making them fresh and just being aware. Every call should feel like a new call. And you should be having fun. You should be making friends, learning about them, and delivering them a opportunity to help their family. So remember that as you're going into the day. Remember that as you're going into your calls. Yeah, next week will be fun. We'll get some storytelling stuff done. There will be minimal talk times required to win the spiff for the storytelling. So work on building your stamina back up and get your numbers where they need to be because it's going down. Y'all know I don't stay too long with these. Good morning, Miss Madison. Good morning, Brian.
Implying
That was a jab. That was a jab. Brian, your goal is 3 today and
towards you, you need to work on
it. All right, so I see you guys out there. Welcome. We love your energy. Stay on Slack. I'm going to wrap up so you guys can go get your minds right and be ready to take calls when they start coming in. Calls start at 9:30 or before. So if it takes you till 10:30 or after to take calls, like you better have some mean follow-up going on or calls going out, or it's Friday. It shouldn't take nobody that long to get on calls. So get your life together, get your minds together, and let's go. All right. Have a wonderful day. You have anything, Andrew?
I'm not even here.
Yep.
Okay.
It's up.
So, I have an email I want to show you. I'm not sure what it is.
I am doing everything right on that darn computer, but occasionally.
Your goal is 2 today, Miss Madison. You got it. Brian, you can hit that too. I see you guys. Good job. Keep it up. Keep going. See y'all on the board.
Jakar Alberta. Tis it is.